Now, a war of words, as I'm sure you know, has broken out between Prince Andrew and the US authorities investigating sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. Now, the Prince claims that he has offered to help their inquiry 3 times, but this is something the American prosecutors deny, effectively calling him a liar. Jonathan Swain is at Buckingham Palace. Now, this is weird, Jonathan. Why has he not just said this before? This seems very strange.
Lorraine, well, the pressure is certainly mounting on the Prince, isn't it? And he feels that it is now time for him to portray himself in a different light and to come out and publicly speak about all these issues that have been going on behind the scenes. Now, we're at Buckingham Palace this morning. I think it's worth reminding ourselves that this is a member of the royal family. He is 8th in line to the throne, isn't he? But yet he's engaged in this really bitter war of words between him as the member of the royal family and effectively what is an arm of the US government, the Department of Justice. Let's just remind ourselves what these issues are, because they want to question him really, or speak to him as a witness about his friendship with the convicted American sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. Now, Prince Andrew says that he found nothing suspicious with Mr. Epstein in his relationship with him and when he went to visit him at his properties in the United States, and the Prince categorically denies any wrongdoing. But having said that, he has come out with this statement because he feels that there are leaks and implications that he is not taking part in the US investigation. So yesterday they put out this statement, the Duke of York and his legal team, and in it they said the Duke of York has at least on 3 occasions this year offered his assistance as a witness to the Department of Justice. Unfortunately, though, the DOJ has reacted to the first 2 offers by breaching their own confidentiality rules and claiming that the Duke has offered zero cooperation. In doing so, they are perhaps seeking publicity rather than accepting the assistance proffered. So you can almost hear the tone of frustration and the annoyance there, can't you, from the legal team behind the Duke of York. But then instantly the Americans came back and they said they disputed the Prince Andrew's version of events. This is their statement that they issued yesterday. Quite unprecedented stuff, really, we're getting into. They said today Prince Andrew has yet again sought to falsely portray himself to the public as eager and willing to cooperate with an ongoing federal criminal investigation into sex trafficking and related offences committed by Jeffrey Epstein and his associates. Even though the Prince has not given an interview to federal authorities, he has repeatedly declined our request to schedule such an interview. So 2 very different statements there, 2 contrasting views as to what is or isn't happening. And what's clear there, though, is they are very blunt messages aimed at each other. This is quite unprecedented, quite unroyal.
No, that's very true. But proof, though, that even the royals, apart from the Queen, because she can do whatever she wants legally, but the rest of them aren't above the law.
Well, certainly not, no. And remember that Prince Andrew now is not a working member of the royal family, Lorraine, is he? So perhaps he feels a little bit freer now to use different language that is perhaps not usually used under the constraints of the PR machine of Buckingham Palace. He has his own private sort of legal team now. So he has come out really on the front foot now, and he is really fighting against these allegations that are being made about him in America.
Jonathan, thank you very much. As we keep saying, this is not going away, this story.